Dr. John Cairo.
Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe on Wednesday appeared before the National Health Committee to answer to charges of alleged theft of billions of shillings and tendering malpractices at the Kenya Medical Supply Agency, as well as theft of Jackma donations.
And Madam Chair, again, just to rest that case.
While responding to the claims, the CS maintained that no money was lost by either KEMSA or the Ministry of Health.
A very detailed analysis of the Jackma and all other donations that we have received. And the reason why you have neither had the Chinese government nor the Jackma organization claim that or make any noise at all, in fact they are probably thinking about giving us more, is because they have looked at all these things and they have determined that nothing has been stolen.
Kagwe, however, agreed that KEMSA made huge losses as a result of drastic drop in prices of COVID-19 supplies.
The biggest problem with these PPEs is that they are essentially not reusable. It's an item that costs 4,300, used once and disposed. And then we have got to get another one. And in fact, Madam Chair, if I may inform the committee, the exercise that is, some of the exercise going on now, is to try and see whether we can be able to find ways and means of reusing some of these PPE.
Suspended KEMSA CEO John Amanjari last week alleged that Kagwe and PS Susan Muchache made direct contact with him to influence procurement of the items, but Kagwe refuted the claims.
I was at a bit of a loss when I'm told that I'm giving directives or I'm trying to influence, I'm putting pressure. Madam Chair, I put pressure on each and every person in my ministry at that time. And in fact, Madam Chair, what I should do is apologize and thank them for the pressure in which they were working under. And I think it is important, Madam Chair, also to remember, there is an old saying in English, when the war gets very hot, even the generals go to the war front.
Regarding the claims that Jackma donations were stolen and sold to Tanzania, the CS noted that all the donations can be accounted for.
You go compile those many papers that you have.
The committee, chaired by Murang'a Women Representative Sabina Chege, had earlier sent away top Transport Ministry officials, saying the team was unprepared to respond to questions on how Jackma donations were handled and whether they were transported to neighboring country Tanzania. The Transport Ministry was represented by Health CAS Chris Obure during the afternoon session, who alluded that all COVID-19 donations were cleared by the government and not the alleged firms Megascope Health Limited and Crown.
The donations arrived at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport on various dates, as indicated in the table which has been provided to this response and which we provided to members. Upon arrival at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, the licensed ground handler, Kenya Airways, moved the cargo from the aircraft to their bonded warehouse, after which the clearing process was undertaken by the government clearing agency prior to the release of the goods.
Transport CS James Macharia has, however, been summoned by the committee to shed more light tomorrow morning.
The PPEs in health facilities.
Kagwe, however, warned that investigations are underway to find out whether all the guidelines in tendering processes were followed, cautioning that any KEMSA officials found culpable will carry their own cross. Giverson Mana, K24 Evening Edition.